But we are going to open up Izzy James, of course, a veteran of the Inspire ring, as we await his opponent. And as you can see, a packed house here at the Empire Control Room and Garage in downtown Austin. If you're watching us on IWTV, hello to everybody streaming. If you post on social media, make sure you use the hashtag InspireMCU. And here comes Epydemius Jr., someone that has made a huge impact here in Inspire After Death.
I'd argue the greatest rising luchador in professional wrestling right now, especially local to the state of Texas. Epydemius Jr. has a tough battle against him here tonight in Izzy James. In fact, Stu, remember back to our last event, Terror Comes to Ecstasy of Gold. These two did go one-on-one. We talked about it a little bit earlier on, ending in a draw.
It did, absolutely. So this, in effect, starts that best of 3 series. You heard our announcer said the winner of that series will get a bye into the tournament to crown a brand new undefeated champion. That title had to be relinquished by Will Allday after his injury to his arm. We wish Will Allday the best in recovery. I think he might be coming back.
This is your opening main event of May the Circle Be Unbroken. It is match 1 in a best of 3 series. Introducing first to my right from the gutters of Houston, Texas. Representing Project Wasteland, the Gutter Snake, Izzy James. His opponent to my left from Monterrey, Mexico. He is La Epidemia, E Junior Del Momento. Epydemius Junior.
So as we get ready for this match to get started, a lot of support from the crowd from both competitors.
As the bell sounds, we officially get underway here tonight. Our opening contest, this is set to be, but we'd be remiss not to mention other matches still to come later on in the evening. One that I personally have my eyes set on the most. Robbie Eagles takes on Lil Evil. New Japan Pro Wrestling Zone has an opportunity at Lil Evil's Inspire Pro Championship.
That's right, Robbie Eagles, of course, part of TMDK, correct?
Yep.
They've already got the G1 winner in Zack Sabre Jr. See if they can gain a title within TMDK, as we see Izzy James running across.
As we continue to talk about people earning titles, this matchup has much more than just a best of 3 series that sits on the line, as you mentioned, a spot to what you call the finals of a tournament to crown a new undefinable champion. I mean, we don't know the size of this tournament, we don't know the scope, we don't know the scale as of yet. This could be a massive leap forward for one of these two.
You're absolutely right. Kind of lends itself to the title, undefinable champion.
Yes.
Even the tournament is not defined.
And it's Epydemius Jr. Oh, good Lord. Do not want to go strike for strike with Izzy James. Stu, you know that just as well as anyone.
Absolutely, Izzy James.
Whoa!
Good Lord, beautiful drop kick.
Caught down out of midair was Izzy James.
And you see Izzy James trying to cover on the outside there.
And keep in mind, it was the outside of the ring that was the undoing of both men in their last singles matchup. Terror Comes to Ecstasy of Gold on July 7th. Double count-out situation that we did see. Good Lord, Stu, this is not going to be good for either one of these men here.
James makes it up and over back in the ring. Izzy James has been contender for several titles throughout his history.
Epydemius Jr. on the other hand, relatively new into his professional career, only 19 years of age is Epydemius Jr. Into the cover here is Izzy James, and it's just
Izzy James contended for what was then known as the J Crown back in the day.
yes.
Also contended for the Twin Dragon Connection Championship.
Very interesting to point out in the resume of Epydemius Jr., of course, relative to the senior Epydemius, tag team champion alongside that man himself. And one of the busiest luchadors that you will find in the state of Texas, has wrestled for 16 different promotions across the United States and Mexico, including AAA.
Yeah, you're right. Epydemius Jr., I mean, at such a young age, is making a name for itself. A lot of that has to do with what he has done here in Inspire.
Absolutely. Cover here for James, and it's only 2. Both men come into this matchup, they have to be knowing that it's not going to be a quick victory. It could be a shocking victory, but it's not going to come easy.
No, it's going to take one of them wearing the other one down to the point where they can get them pinned for 3 seconds. And that, that's the old saying. It only takes 3 seconds, but it can take a long time to get them to that 3 seconds.
It took 10 seconds to last encounter. Cover here once again. Could be 3, and it's only 2 once more. Stand right on the attack, flips out into the step-up insecurity, and Izzy James is rocked.
Up and over, but then Epydemius Jr. saves himself.
Couple cats to skin, and a dive to the outside. Epydemius Jr. is on another level.
He is definitely flying here, no pun intended. And those dives on the outside, unlike our past events, we don't have pads around the ring. So once you land on the outside, it is nothing but asphalt.
That's an excellent point that you're making there, Stu. No protection on the outside. This outside area is so dangerous for both men. Just as dangerous for that wrist of Izzy James. Good God.
Oh, that was flesh hitting steel, and steel is always
It is a packed-out house here tonight in Empire Control Room and Garage. We thank you if you're joining us here live and you're watching back on the replay. We especially thank you if you're joining us live on IWTV right now for our opening match.
Absolutely. Use the hashtag InspireMCU when posting on social media.
And good God, you're going to want to talk about this one by the end. Epydemius Jr. Look for that double leg on the outside. Very different than what you might expect, but it's going to lead to something precarious here.
Ow. Once again, flesh meeting steel as Izzy James' head just goes right up against that ring post. Count of 2.5 there by Epydemius Jr. They're on the outside, and this is a falls count anywhere match.
Absolutely.
I have said 1,000 times, if you get a front row seat to an Inspired show, you may end up being part of the action. Finally, the fans are giving them some room.
They're going to need a lot of it.
They sit out battling there in the crowd.
I mean, this right here, Stu, textbook war of attrition between these two men. Take it from the sit back to the stand, and it's going to be points gained on the board right here. Potentially so.
Junior almost lost his balance, but was able to get a super kick in for good measure. Again, count of 2. Epydemius Jr. thought that was going to be a 3, arguing with the ref, but to no avail.
You know, you talk about the experience differential between these two men. Epydemius Jr. only a few years into his active competition in this sport. 10, 12 plus for Izzy James.
Absolutely. Izzy James, been known as unholy at one time.
Absolutely. Oh, hold on a minute. Meeting in the middle. Wait a minute. Izzy James got the better of it. Cover, and it's only 2.
Good strategy by Izzy James, able to get the clothesline and immediately go for the cover. But still, we talked about it earlier, he's going to have to wear Epydemius Jr. down a little bit more if he wants to get that pinfall victory.
Izzy James, full speed ahead, into the corner, shoulder thrust, and is not going to let up very easy here.
And that is something Izzy James, throughout the years, he has been known as a very quick wrestler.
Whoa, watch out, sunset flip takes down, cover here, and it's 2.
Just barely. What a flurry of offense by Epydemius Jr.
And just like we talked at the beginning of this matchup, Stu, this one could end instantaneously. Any one of these maneuvers could be the one to put the man down.
As good old JR says, quicker than a hiccup sometimes. Now both men back to a vertical base.
Is there really any strategy you can take in a match like this? I mean, it's just balls to the walls with these 2 men right now.
Well, and especially when you factor in the stipulation of falls counting anywhere. I mean, they could go out to 7th Street and make the pinfall.
Epydemius follows right in. You do not turn your back on the gutter snake. Izzy James got that double underhook right out here for Epydemius on the shoulders. Oh! Rolling kamikaze up to that middle rope. Look behind you. Corkscrew misses out.
Oh! And Izzy James able to get the knees up just in the nick of time.
I mean, that was a great attempt there from Epydemius Jr. If that one would have collided, this match would be completely over.
Oh, absolutely. It was a beautiful maneuver. Again, Izzy James able to get the knees up.
He's standing 10 count in this falls count anywhere match, but it is our official's discretion here tonight. Whoa, Epydemius Jr., incredible resilience out of the luchador.
Nice kip up. And now going after Izzy James.
With the types of athletes we have in our opening matchup tonight, it is going to take something big, something you have never seen out of either of these 2 men to get the win.
Absolutely right, Walker. And as these 2 men battle it on that 2nd turnbuckle. Oh, Izzy James biting? He is a gutter snake.
He's been unholy at times too. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
That could have been disastrous.
And a pile driver from Izzy James. And things aren't done right here, Stu. What's he doing?
He's going up top. I've said before, he can fly just like Epydemius Jr.
Here we go. Viva la raza. No.
Epydemius Jr. able to bring the knees up. Tit for tat.
So as we're seeing in this match right now, it is a standing 10 count. One of these men is going to have to make it back up to their feet, or else this match could be over. I mean, now we know there is potential for another draw situation like we saw previously.
I guess it could happen. Both men back up. Epydemius Jr. trying to battle it. Izzy James fighting back. Ooh. That was a big chop. And another one by Epydemius Jr.
Just driving the wind out of the gutter snake. Off the ropes here, and a pump kick for Izzy James right through Epydemius Jr. Rebound in, strike connects on the skull.
Creative offense by the gutter snake.
Stu, this might be it right here.
Drops him.
No!
Again, 2.5. 2 3/4. You saw Izzy James. He thought it was 3, but Not yet.
Yeah, a lot of shock in the eyes and the face of Izzy James, and now it is time for the mental to do its job. You have to reconfigure at this point, Stu. What do I do next if my best shot couldn't get the job done?
You're absolutely right. Not to mention, as this match goes on, you got to wonder the endurance. It's not nearly as high as it usually would be at this time of year here in Austin, but the humidity is up.
Yes.
So you got to imagine these two guys are getting worn down by the humidity.
You're right. Izzy James has one more shot left in him, but Epydemius able to drop to that one knee. Great reposition there from Epi.
Epydemius Jr. trying to block whatever, whether it's a suplex or whatever that Izzy James had planned. Now just a vicious kicks.
Izzy James. Oh, this could be brutal. Hold on a minute. Wow. Epydemius Jr. turns it on the dime. Epydemius Jr. has won match 1 of 3.
And you said it. You said it. This match may go a while, but it could be as quick as a hiccup. And sure enough, Epydemius Jr. with the creative offense, able to get the first pinfall victory in this best-of-3 series.
And as much as this may be a best-of-3 series, there's potential that this one only goes to the length of 2 matches. Epydemius Jr. only needs to recreate the magic that he has created tonight the next time you join us for Inspire AD action.
You're absolutely right. Izzy James, meanwhile,